Hey everybody, it's Tony and Sarah Zolecki.
Hi guys.
Today's video is going to be on, is cross-line recruiting ethical? And before we jump into this topic, and we can't wait to share our thoughts, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you let people know about our channel because we drop awesome videos just like this all the time. And if you have comments or if you got questions, just put them in the comments below. We'll make sure to go back and answer those at the end. So babe, cross-line recruiting.
Okay, so I don't even really like talking about this subject. I told Tony I don't feel comfortable talking about it. Reason being is that it's not my heart. Like I don't believe in it. I definitely do not think that it's ethical. And basically, like guys, cross-line recruiting, for those of you that are watching the video, maybe you found us somehow and you Googled us or on YouTube, and here we are. Cross-line recruiting basically is like, hey, if you're in another deal, if you're in another company and you start promoting another company and you start taking people from your old company, talking about the new deal and moving them over, right? That is considered cross-line recruiting. And I definitely don't think it's ethical. I tell people too, people all the time are like, hey, do you think it's possible that I can build two companies? Our answer, quite frankly, is no. Like, it's hard. It's like, how do you date two guys and it's okay, right? How do you have two wives or two husbands and it's okay? Like, does it ever really work out? No, the answer doesn't, right? So I think that, it's for us, it's always about our values and our character. And I think that what's hard too is that if you are trying to promote two companies, if you are bringing people from one company to another, your team gets confused. And we all know that at the end of the day, that a confused mind, they don't do anything, right? They don't do anything. And obviously we want our teams to grow and to flourish and all of that, right? So I just think that, when you are trying to promote two deals, or if you have one foot in and one foot out the other, I think too, what people see is they see like, hey, this is someone that's not necessarily committed to something. And when, I tell people, like, when you build a team, you're the Pied Piper. You're the one that's leading them to the promised land, right? And so they want people that are committed. They want people that are like not wishy-washy. They want people that aren't like on one fence or the other, right? They want to see people that are firmly planted somewhere and building and growing. And that's just kind of my 2 cents on just cross-line recruiting.
Yeah, and I think also when it comes to this subject is that, I want you to think about how would you feel, right? Because I think a lot of times people are in a company and they get someone to come over, and then all of a sudden all those people start coming over and you feel all fired up because you got this new team coming, but they're just exiting this company and there's just a lot of dysfunction and drama and gossip and hurtful things going on. Typically that's what happens. And you're getting this group, but put yourself in the other situation where what if that was you and you had people leaving your team, right? And they were creating all that drama, dysfunction, and craziness. How would you feel, right? It wouldn't feel too good. So I always kind of look at both perspectives. Now listen, if people aren't happy building their business, let me say this and be very clear about this. They can go do whatever they want, right? People, life's too short. If they want something new, if they want something fresh, if they want something, just to have a start over, guess what? That's their prerogative. They can do whatever they want, right? Now they need to do it the right way. They need to have character and integrity and, not slander, not talk crap, not like create all this gossip and drama, by saying things that aren't true, or just piling on and piling on and piling on, because no one wins when that happens.
Right.
Right? We see it all the time. No one wins. So if you're not happy, for sure, go be happy. We want you to be happy, but you go and do it the right way. Like, here's what I know. I remember when we transitioned from our last company, gosh, it was about 9 years ago, a little over 9 years ago. Think about how that went down. Remember we were talking about the other day? Like, we went to a new business and we had a big team, tens of thousands of people, but we left with class, we left with integrity, we left the right way, and we didn't bring anybody with us, did we?
No, I think the one thing for us is we just said, hey, listen, the greatest gift that you could give us is that you go and rock it out where you're at, and we just said, hey, it's time. We are just deciding like it's time for us to go another direction. we love everything that happened at this company. We had amazing experiences. Matter of fact, that's where we met.
Yep.
And it helped us become who we are today. And I think if you always leave with class and you leave with respect, like it comes around full circle all the time. And I think too, there's so many people out there that are looking. And so for us, we almost sometimes it's not a bad thing to start fresh, to start with new connections and all of that stuff. And that's what we've done really over the last 9 years.
Yeah. Now I'm going to give you something that's changed our whole business in 25 plus years when we understood this. There's good volume and there's bad volume, right? And so many people want to grow so fast. So many people want to take a shortcut. So many people want to go to the top just like that, that a lot of times they'll take bad volume. What is bad volume? That's typically people that come over and build something and they're always short term. They just want to make a bunch of money really fast. It's 6 months or a year or maybe a little longer than that. Then they move on to the next company. They disrupt, you know what I mean? They take as many people with them as they can, whether it was in their team, the whole entire company's team, and they create a lot of dysfunction. And it's just like, oh my gosh, what just happened to me? Like the bad volume, it's everywhere. It's not just in the network marketing space. It's in the real estate space. I can go on and on. It's on Wall Street. I mean, I can go on. There's bad volume everywhere. So what we've always tried to do is be around the good volume, right? Is take the good volume, even if it was us going a little bit slower, even if it was us, not hitting that top rank, in a couple months, right? Or even a couple years, right? We were willing to go a little bit slower early on with the good volume because we knew long term we would be stronger than ever because we did it the right way, right, babe?
Yeah. I mean, it's all about alignment. I mean, we look at, for us, we want people to be personally that are aligned with us, with our values and characters and who we are, because long term they're going to be around versus I would much rather have it like Tony was saying, be steady Eddie than like this huge rocket ship and then it comes crashing down because of all the crazy stuff that happened. And for us, I would rather just like day by day, month by month, year by year, keep growing and growing and growing to something that is just really safe. It's really healthy environment. And it's a great place that people can thrive and create some amazing stories.
Yeah, and we've done it the right way for the last 25 plus years. And, we were inducted into the Network Marketing Hall of Fame a couple of years ago. Our business today sits at over 1.5 million customers in the team, over 60,000 distributors globally. And, we have a business that we pinch ourselves every day because, we're like, man, we had this dream, we had this passion, we had this drive, we just knew what was going to happen. But, Sarah and I have always said from day one, let's do it the right way. Let's do it and really look out for people. Let's do it and put an incredible community together, incredible culture together, and really let's go and be different and unique, right? And we can be proud of that, right? We can stand on stage and really light up because, we've really worked hard to protect that about us. And, we just won't give in no matter what. So that's just our take on the whole cross recruiting thing. We'd love to hear your comments. Make sure you drop them below this video. If you want to reach out to us because you got more specifics about this, or you're like, hey, I'm in this situation, what would you do? Or what do you think if I did it this way? We'd love for you to get a hold of us. What's the best way, babe?
Instagram, obviously, right? So just hit us up in DM, and our handle's really simple. It's our name, all one word. Sometimes there's some crazy fake accounts out there, but it's just Tony Zolecki, all one word, no symbols or anything, just Tony Zolecki. And mine's just Sarah Zolecki. And send us a message in there. We'd love to get connected and go from there.
Yep. And until the next video, we'll see you soon. Have an awesome day.
Take care, everybody.